All right. Hi everyone. Today I'm in France with my boy, parents' dogs, and the question of today is: should you leave your hometown to build a business? Of course, there is no definitive question, but I will try to bring some points to answer this question. So first, I will answer a personal question: why I don't build my business in France. Personally, there is few reasons. The first one is the overall mood in France is quite low actually here, between economical crisis with Ukraine, inflation, or even pessimism, the global pessimism of the people. And that brings us to the second point. The entrepreneur mindset here is quite low as well, and when you make money or when you're ambitious, it can be seen negatively in the society here. So I will talk about it later with other countries in Asia, for example, where I'm currently since few years. But this mood is kind of important if you want to start a business and grow. Also, this is more a personal point because it's my hometown, but there is a lot of distraction. My family, my friends, people from my school who call me back, people from my work, blah blah blah. I mean, it's very easy because you already have a strong social circle since you're quite young. So there is a lot of distraction, and that can be wasting a lot of hours for your business. Of course, you can enjoy your life, but here we are talking about growing a business, right? Like for example, I just came back 2 months to do my visa, and since I arrived a few weeks ago, every day almost I'm meeting someone I know. I have to go somewhere, help my family, whatever. That's good because I meet them, but I know that to build a business, that can be a bit difficult to make a balance, right? So now we'll see why Asia is better. But before talking about that, if you're interested into growing your Instagram account, don't hesitate to send me a DM on Instagram. I will put my account in description. We can talk about it there. I made some tools, automation to grow your account and make some cold prospection if you're interested to sell and make money on Instagram. Then I can be the good one to help you if you already have a product, of course. So check the description. You will get the link. My boys enjoy. He mixed himself with the rope. All right. So now, why Asia is good? Actually, you can feel the vibe in a lot of Asian country and Asian city, more especially like Seoul, Bangkok. People are hustling there. I mean, in Asia, like the money is seen as something good if you compare to Europe, where it's kind of like sins. And if you make a lot of money, people can be jealous. Asia is not the case. They respect you if you make cash. So you feel the difference of energy and you're really motivated to work more harder. So that's why, and it goes with the next point, there is a lot of place to work. Cafe open 24/7, co-working space, etc., etc. Everywhere you go, you can find a place to work, and people are actually working. When you go to cafe, people are not screaming, louding, drinking. No, they work with their laptop. So the mood is really like, okay, let's go to do it. And I can give you an example. Like, I was waiting my flight when I was in Da Nang to come back to Seoul. My flight was around like 1 a.m. I had to wait a few hours. I went to cafe and I left the cafe around 10-11 p.m. and I was working. So I mean, you can feel it in your everyday life that, okay, you don't have to think about a lot of problems. You just have to work, and that's quite good. There is less distraction. Actually, compared to France, where I have all my circle and people I know, when I'm in Asia, I can be more deep focused and work 10 to 12 hours a day without being ringed by anyone. That makes a huge difference actually when you try to launch something. So I know that some people would say, yeah, but in Asia there is a lot of distraction actually if you're living in Bangkok or whatever. I agree, but if you can be focused and control yourself, that's alright. Next point is about people. The people you meet are different. You can meet a lot of entrepreneurs or social media influencers or whatever, and they are all hustlers. So that will shape your way of thinking, and that will help you to grow actually. Like, tell me your friends, I will know who you are, right? For example, I made some good friends in Bangkok. One is like a YouTube creator, French one, with like 700,000 subscribers on YouTube and sells online training, making tons of cash. And another one, German guy, talk about it in my next or last video, I don't know yet. He's managing like e-commerce application and Facebook groups, making quite good money as well. So when you make friends with this kind of person, that make you change your mind, like, okay, I don't just want to be an employee, I want to build something for myself. So some people will say like, yeah, but they are not like you, you're trying just to be like them. I would say yes and no, and that's the next point. No one knows you where you go, and you can be whoever you want. Like, there is no expectation. Here, if I completely change from one day to another, my friends, my family will all look like, hey, why did you change? What the fuck is happening? But if you go abroad, no one knows you. You can be whoever you want, and then you can start to build a new version of yourself as well. And when you come back, just people will think, you went abroad, so it changed. But no, you made the change by yourself. And it's a better way to work, right? I could talk about all the bad points of Europe compared to Asia, but here my video is only focused on business, not on every other aspect like security or whatever. But if you're here, I guess you know, right? So now we'll see the difficulties of starting your business abroad. The first one, I would say, you are far from your family, so it can be hard mentally for a lot of people. It was hard for myself as well, but the first time I left Asia, I was exchange student, so I was always around a lot of people. So that's helped me to be abroad without feeling lonely and sad. The other point is you need to build your networks from scratch, and it can be scary for a lot of people. You arrive in a big city like Bangkok, for example, completely alone, and you have to find people to make networks and have friends. That's hard, but not impossible to do. You just have to install some application like Meetup, whatever you go, and that's how I meet most of my friends that I have actually there. But I can understand that at first it's a hard step because we are not used to that, right? Going out of comfort zone. But actually that's what helps you to go from a normal person to what you really want to be. Right, my boy? Some people will say, yeah, you're just running away because you're awkward, you're scared. No, it's not about running away, it's about going elsewhere to grow faster. And after you can come back, of course, because you will have got a lot of experience and a lot of new way of seeing the world. You can bring it back to your hometown and you will be more respect for that. So it's not about running away. If you really feel like it's not for you, it's okay to come back. That's the conclusion of this video. So if you're interested to grow your Instagram and make more sales, don't hesitate. Go in the description and send me a DM on Instagram. Bye guys.